So here we are, Kukui'ula. There's some nene up there. That's our endangered Hawaiian bird, state bird. And here's the house. Please excuse my car. There. Okay, so it's, I'd say a normal size 2-car garage. It does have a a Tesla battery in there. I don't know how many solar panels the house will have. They haven't released that information yet, but when I get it, I'll give it to you. So you have this breezeway right between the garage and the house. This is the house that's going to be coming on the market in the high nines. These are the air conditioning units in the side yard. Let's walk through the front door. So as you know, it's 5 bedrooms. The 2 primary suites are on the ground floor. And I'll walk through both of them so we can see. So we walk in here. Here's the big, very large great room. You can see that it has lighting. Right, lighting on the shelving. Modern fan. It could be a beautiful home. Chandelier. Okay, so coming out to the covered lanai. I've got a sound system in the house, as you can see. There is a spa in the pool, I'm told. We haven't been able to pull the cover back, so I'm not sure if you saw that when you were here, but somewhere in this pool there is a built-in spa. They are going to put a vent in for the barbecue, which will be good. And then this comes out here to this gas fire pit and seating area. And the property basically goes to this road. And then there's the orchard, which is not for development. So you have this like a little grassy area. And then here's the house. So the wood on the outside of the house still needs to be sealed and stained. I assume it'll look more like this color. This is what it looks like now. And then this all needs to be power washed. And there are other details, some which we've already talked about, but like that are, still need to be taken care of. Yeah, like this little missing thing, the cover on these. It's all, most of it's pretty evident. Okay, but here's this again. So let's look at the first bedroom, and then we'll go over into the kitchen. But here's the powder room. Toto toilet. Nice features. Okay, so this is what I would call the junior primary. There is an ocean view. It's junior because the pool's in front, which is a little less privacy for this person, and then the closets are smaller. Now their air conditioning or the split systems, it's not central air. We do really like split systems on Kauai. They're a lot more efficient, and they're pretty common as well. So there's this rain shower. There's going to be some kind of cover there, and then as we love on Kauai, there's a door. There's an outdoor shower, which is great. Some hooks for your towels. So the reason why this is probably the junior primary, another reason is the smaller closet, right, which hasn't been finished yet. But there's the closet. So we can get some built-ins in there. Back to the great room. So this would be the door from the garage. And then we have the laundry room here. And then we have the kitchen. Okay, so we have a really large island, beautiful Sub-Zero here, really large. I love the gold accents, very timely. The pantry, and then you've got a butler's pantry with a microwave, a wine fridge, and another pantry. All right, so here we have, I love that they're drawers. They're so much more functional. You've got a Wolf gas range, your sink, your dishwasher. Plenty of space. It's over 4,000 square feet. John Kukui'ula is a large home. And this would probably be the main primary, right? So you have the doors that are gonna fold into the wall on both sides. So this could almost be, an open corner. You've got a nice ocean view, walkable to the clubhouse, which is nice. Or, if your kids were here, they could take bikes there in about 3 minutes. So here's the bathroom. You've got dual vanity again. The shower area of this one is larger. Right here you have 2 shower heads. You've got a shelf. You've got a large soaking tub and another a larger outdoor area, and there's your outdoor shower for the primary. Okay, this is built in, right? So you have a dresser and some storage there of your Toto toilet and a larger closet, very high ceilings. You could do a lot with this closet. Follow this motif into the closet. Okay, let's go upstairs. So I like how open it all is. It's really important in a climate like Hawaii that the house be super breathable. And you do walk up here, and it's kind of gray. The ocean isn't popping as much, but you can see over here how much it pops. It's pretty nice. So I really love the view from this large room. There isn't a doorway here, so technically it's not a room. But if you wanted to create a bunk room, this would be a great spot for it, or you could keep it as a large family room. Either one would work and be great. There's that big ocean view again. And this has a kind of a wet bar right here. And you've got your ensuite bathroom. So let's go to the other side. We'll start at the back of the house. So this is a great bedroom as well. Nice bathroom. A nice sized walk-in closet. Here's your water closet. And you've got a big view from this room as well. Big as in big ocean view. Now it's further back, so you're looking over, these are 2 different lots which aren't built on yet, but at some point they will be. So you'll lose some of that, and you'll be looking at houses at some point. So here's the smallest bedroom. You have a nice mountain view. There's a mountain right there. It's kind of being covered by a cloud. There's some more nannies right there. It's a nice bathroom. Two sinks, toilet. I've asked, some of these metal roofs will have like a 50 to 80 year lifetime warranty. I've asked them to tell me what this one has. They're looking into it. And then you have the giant lanai here, which does need to be power washed and sealed. But big view, right? You've got ocean all the way. And obviously you've been here, so you know that in photos and videos, this always looks smaller. Here, it probably looks like about that big of an ocean view. With the naked